Okay, I thought I would show everybody. This is the customer's cabinet. This is made by Mojotone. Really nice cabinet. You can see the inset corners are really nice. Nice leather dog bone handle. There's corners are all tucked in very nicely, especially like right here. Corners are done really nice over here in the corners. They do good work. Okay, so this is the radius that I was talking about the other day. It just because you clear this inside right here, you can't have a bolt to shoulder right on this curve right here, because if you do it doesn't look right. It looks like obviously that your chassis wasn't long enough. Now you do have the space to go from this inside cleat to the other side to this cleat with your chassis, but that's most often not used. So I'm going to lift up this chassis and kind of show you. So I've got my ears on there. They're just temporarily screwed on. They're not tightened yet. But if I put my chassis up into place, like so, everything lines up, but you can see if I was to bolt down through the edge of it right there, I would be in this, I would be right in this radius right here. And if you use a good decent sized screw like they do on most of them, your screw needs to be out in this area here. Fenders was barely just to this point right here. So a little bit further out like this right here actually makes it a little bit better because it dresses the cabinet up better. It makes everything look a little bit better. So when I put you can get it centered again here. Okay, when I got the chassis, I'm going to slide the chassis out towards the front so you can see the wing. That gives me the room to spread my, you can see where I've got a line traced across there. That's about where I'm going to screw it. That allows my bolt to be out here and not really close to the inside of this right here. So that way it doesn't look like your bolt was screwing through this radius of the cabinet itself. So I just thought I'd kind of point that out. Again, this Tolex is not been sprayed. Beautiful cabinet, isn't it? Look at that. Yep. Very nice. Has the old, if I can get it tilted up, the old copper screws, grill cover is very pretty. You can see the seam lines. They did really good work on this, so it's going to be really nice. I did have an email from the customer, and he has decided to go ahead and have me shoot it with a couple coats of the clear shellac. I will remove these 4 screws and all 4 corners that hold the grill in, and then the grill comes out from the back side to be able to, and also remove the dog bone handle on the top to be able to spray that down with a couple coats of the clear Zinsser shellac. The only thing I don't really care for that most all the Fender amps come with is, I'm going to have to set the phone down a second. These are the Fender style feet. And while they're very sturdy, that's a metal foot and it scratched the hell out of any kind of finished surface that you set it on. And I believe the customer wanted a different style rubber foot when he was looking at having the cabinet hand belt. So I'll refer back to the notes and I'll replace these with that rubber feet. I'll also send those to him. That way if he wants to put those back on at some future point in time, if that's what he desires. So it's just a choice thing. But this cabinet is very well made. Hang on a second, I'm gonna put the phone down. It's lightweight. This one's made out of pine. Really nice. Because by the time you get them two speakers in there, the iron and the chassis and everything else, it's going to be one heavy son of a bitch to haul around between here and there and where, what have you, depending on how you're going to use the cabinet itself. But you can see it's a very light. Tweed comes in a very light color. It almost has a little bit of a green cast to it right in this area. It kind of shows just a little bit. And that's the beauty of it when it comes like that. And you can do whatever you want. You can leave it like that, or light coated, or make it look like it's been sitting in some juke joint bar for 35 years and getting the hell slammed out of it every Saturday night. And it's all your preference, really. You know, I mean, it's what a guy wants. Kind of like relic in a guitar. So anyhow, that's it for this one. See you later. Bye.